6 o'clock, Metro Police have embarked on a hiring binge, trying to make up for a shortage of police officers. What we almost never hear about is that small core of police volunteers that fight crime while serving and protecting. Jack Reinhardt joins us live tonight with the story behind the IMPD reserves. Jack?
Erica, standing side by side, you cannot tell the difference between a sworn Metro officer and an IMPD reserve. They wear the same uniform, get the same training. They follow the same laws, rules, and regulations, but there is one big difference. The volunteers, the reserves, do it for free. Sergeant Mick Skirvin has done it free for 19 years, and he donates a minimum of 35 to 40 hours each month to police work, working primarily as an accident investigator. For Skirvin, volunteer police work is anything but a hobby.
You got to stay up on the laws, you got to stay up on the people and the zones you're working. You got to stay up with the people that work out in your beats. You just can't sit it down and say, I'll do it here in a couple, 3 weeks. This is something you got to stay proficient at.
The IMPD is a volunteer reserve force of 77 officers. They work traffic details, bike patrols, and more than 100 special events a year. Greg West retired from the police department 5.5 years ago. The next day, he was sworn in as a reserve, where he put his skills to work investigating armed robberies and working in the department's homicide cold case unit.
Last year, I put in 864 hours. This year, I'll be right at 1,000 hours. And I also work the parades and races, wore the uniform on that besides doing my investigative work. Okay. And I probably saved the county probably $36,000, $37,000 this year.
Already this year, reserve officers have logged nearly 28,000 on-duty hours. They've driven more than 500,000 miles, have made nearly 400 arrests. Most of all, they've saved Indianapolis taxpayers $1,028,000.
For the reserves that serve our city for nothing, literally, to them it's about giving back to the community. It's about protecting the weak and the innocent against those that would commit violent crimes against them and make our city unsafe.
Control Traffic 89, back me onto that PI.
Max Skirvin works 2 jobs, his regular job and as a volunteer, but he does get paid, just not in cash.
The payback is knowing that I'm doing the best job that I can, helping out the community, helping out the people I work with. That's the best payback you can get.
The reserve unit is a very diverse group. It's staffed by doctors, dentists, lawyers, IT people. There's even a multimillionaire businessman on the unit. And by the way, they are recruiting. If you want more information on that, you can go to our website, theindychannel.com. Reporting live, Jack Reinhardt, RTV6.